Thank you for coming to this video. Good morning. Hey, my name is Cindy and my channel has 945 subscribers right now. So I am really interested in getting to the 1K, so if you're, looking at this video real quick, please stop, subscribe, thumbs up, listen to me for at least 5 minutes. A lot of these car chats are getting lots of views, but not lots of time watched. So I'd really appreciate it. Today we're going to talk about, first of all, the weather. It's 43 degrees where I am, and I have the camera facing so you can see out my window. You can see the rainy day. So the next 3 days are supposed to be rain. 43 isn't too bad for New Hampshire. So far we're not getting snow. This time of year, anything could happen. You just have to wake up every day and see what happens. Now, I lived in New Hampshire as a young person, and we would watch the weather report and then we'd be like, yeah, right. Let's wait till tomorrow till we find out what's really going to happen. Because the weather report was never correct. But I spent some time in South Carolina as a college student and some time in Wisconsin as a young person, young adult. And it was interesting how they could actually predict the weather. And I think in New England, it's just hard because we have the ocean not far away, we have mountains everywhere, and it's harder to predict the weather. So to give the weather people a little bit of a break, but also give us New Englanders a break, because we never know what the weather's going to be like. I mean, you wake up, you think you know, and then it's surprising. Okay, this is what we're doing today. So we dress in layers, make sure you have a coat, and you be ready for anything. Be ready for it to all of a sudden warm up unexpectedly, or be ready for it to get cold all of a sudden. So that's the weather report. And as you can see, it's very overcast, lots of clouds, lots of brown, but I'm headed to school. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about Thanksgiving, because teachers are always looking ahead at the future schedule. And next week we have a 2-day week, so yay. And this is when I really love the teacher job, because I get the breaks with my kids. Now that my kids are older, a lot of times they find their own things to do. So many times I find myself cleaning, catching up on laundry, maybe doing some cooking, and knitting, and just enjoying some time off. So this year, I don't know exactly. I think I'm going to go to the State House one day to do some things, but we'll see. And I'm actually going to my daughter's house. Thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Lots of people are coming to these car chats, but I need more subscribers. So I need 55 more subscribers. So the way things are going for me, that means 55 more videos. So we'll just keep putting out the videos. And today I wanted to talk about Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thanksgiving can be a hard time. It can be, it is what you make it. So I have a friend that she is going to go to a church potluck for Thanksgiving. I think that's a great idea. I've heard of churches opening up and everybody just come and we'll just do it together. Maybe you don't have family in the area, or maybe you want to just not have to cook everything and you want to join together with others. I think that's a great idea. I have friends that go to restaurants for Thanksgiving. Nothing wrong with that. Fortunately for me, I have a daughter who cooks really well. So I give her some money. I gave her some money. I'll probably give her a little bit more money because, prices of food are ridiculous. And I really appreciate that she's going to cook. And we go to her house. Since I have a really large family, that means that we're separated. so it stinks. I've had, when my older kids went off to college, they would spend Thanksgiving at their college, and the first time one of my kids was away for Thanksgiving was really hard, because we always spent Thanksgiving with my mom, who's a really great cook, and she always did everything up really nice. And I'm kind of not as fancy as she was, but we did have Thanksgiving at our house several times, but we didn't have a set tradition at my house. And my daughter loves to cook, and when she has little kids, it's easier for us to go to her house than it is for her to pack everything up and go somewhere else. And they enjoy having company, so that's what we've done the last few years. So that's what we're going to do again this year. And I can remember way back when my kids were younger, and my husband's parents lived in the area, my parents lived in the area. We would try to do two things on Thanksgiving. Like, we would visit his family, we'd visit my family, and I can remember that was way too much. So I would recommend, pick one place to go. Go for that day, and if you have two families that you need to visit, then I would recommend trying doing the other family a different day. I have another friend that she switches off with her husband's family Christmas and Thanksgiving. Like, one year they do Thanksgiving with his family, the next year they do Christmas with his family, so they can kind of rotate the holidays. I think that's a great idea too. So my recommendation is, don't try to do too much, take some time to take a break, take a rest. If you are going to someone's house, give them a few dollars if you have it, or bring a dish, bring a gift, and thank them for their service. Some people really like to cook, but they also like to be appreciated. So I actually loved it when all of my family was home, but it could be really hectic. So I don't mind cooking, but the cleanup can be kind of a lot. So at my daughter's house, she does a lot of the cooking, and then her mother-in-law does a lot of the cleaning. So it works out really well. So usually her mother-in-law and father-in-law are there for the Thanksgiving holiday as well. So we've become good friends. So I'm thankful for those times. So what are you thankful for this year? I'm thankful for my children, that all the things that we've done together. And I kind of regret some of the bad times, but I think that's part of life, right? You go through good times, you go through bad times, and you just try to do the best you can. And so I'm thankful for all of them. I have them kind of spread out right now, so this summer I'm hoping to visit my kids that are in different places. I'm also thankful for the school that I'm teaching at. I really like that. Thankful for all the things that God has taught me in the last few years, and that He's given me some really good friends during a really difficult time. Like, if I didn't have any good things to think about over the last 4 years since the COVID, what do you want to call it? The COVID fiasco, then I would not be so thankful today, because the COVID thing really changed our lives in many ways. And I can look at it and say, my kids, I would be upset with disconnected there for a minute. So I think I'm back on. So yeah, I'm just thankful for all of the good things that have happened, good friends that I've met. In the last 4 years, I've gotten elected 3 times, kind of 4 times, 2 positions in 1 election. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if it's a it's a dirty trick though, because you get elected and it's a lot of work and a lot of time and effort. I almost feel like it would have been easier if I just got a part-time job and paid the extra taxes. But I feel like I'm doing something meaningful. Hopefully it counts for something. So thank you guys for watching. And oh, I see my friend Carrie. Awesome. Hey, thanks for coming by. So I was just talking about Thanksgiving and the things that I'm thankful for. Thankful for God and for His truth. I was watching a video last night. This one young woman was talking about life, basically, and she said, nobody is good. If you think you're good, you're not. And the whole world is anarchy. And it really got me thinking, and I said, you know, the Bible says there is none righteous. There is no righteous person. And that's what the Bible says. And the story of Jesus is that He came, He lived a perfect life, and He came, lived on the earth, died, and rose again. And He came to bring life to a very hurting world. And the truth is that He rose again the third day. And He's the only entity in the history of the world that has done this. And it's for our salvation. And I agree with the woman, you know, there is nobody that's righteous. She was saying that people that are good use it as a weapon or as a tool to get what they want, because that's what humans do. They just get what they want. They just strive to get what they want. And I can kind of see her point with that, you know, because the Bible says that we're all sinners. We're all sinners. And whenever we try to be good, we kind of are sinning again, because sometimes we're just being good because we want to be good. Like, we want to be seen as a good person. But we're really not without Jesus. So anyway, it's quite a story. But I wrote back to the girl because I do appreciate people who really think and think things through. And I asked her, I said, if the whole world is anarchy, then what about the golden ratio? I'm a math teacher. The golden ratio is a mystery. It is an amazing study. I would really like to spend more time studying the golden ratio. It is a miracle within nature that we can see the golden ratio. And when we see it, it's pleasing to our eyes. And why is it called the golden ratio? I'd like to know in other languages what the golden ratio is called. Is it golden in every language? Because that's interesting, because Jesus said the streets are paved with gold in heaven. I wonder if the New Jerusalem dimensions are the golden ratio. So, I don't know. It's a lot to think about. But I asked her, I said, if the whole world is anarchy, we wouldn't have, you know, days. We wouldn't have order to nature. Nature has an order to it that we can't explain. It's a miracle. And the Bible, she said, if we really read the Bible cover to cover, we wouldn't believe it, because it's just too far-fetched. But is it? It's actually a miracle that we have a Bible, and the way it was put together is a mathematical phenomenon. Like, it couldn't just happen. So there's a lot that happens in this world that is proving the lack of anarchy. Anarchy meaning there's absolutely no order. There's no rhyme nor reason to anything. So, yeah, it's something to think about. Are you a deep thinker, or do you just kind of like, go through your days and survive? I can't really read the comments. I can't really read the comments right now, but you can post on this video after I'm done posting it. So thank you for watching, and I appreciate your subscriptions, and I'd like to get to that 1K level. We'll see what happens. I still need lots more watch time, and so far I'm getting one subscription per video, so it'll take me about 55 more videos to get to my goal. So I hope that you have a great Thanksgiving, and I hope that you will post below some of the things that you're thankful for. I know in this world there's a lot of hard things going on, and I don't always understand everything. I don't understand why. I was seeing some disturbing things on the news, and of course the news is always full of the most disturbing, but in the midst of it, I pray that God would show mercy and grace and help to those in need. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.